आजको यस कार्यक्रम बृहत रूपमा तपाईको अगाडि बढाउने क्रममा अस्ट्रेलियामा सिकेको सिप र ज्ञानलाई नेपाल भित्र आउन युवाहरूको भूमिका विषयक यस वक्तृत्व कला प्रतियोगिताका लागि दोस्रो प्रतिस्पर्धी हुनुहुन्छ सुदीक्षा गौतम.
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I would like to say thank you, Madan, for very nice introductions, and I also like to say thank you to Sydney Vibes for giving me such a nice opportunity to speak among this platform. And I won't take this opportunity as a lightly, and this will definitely gonna help me on my public speaking, and I will definitely gonna grab a lot of nuggets from all speakers. And what a phenomenal sharing, Rama. You know, I really grabbed a lot of nuggets from you. It is a very nice sharing. Let's give a round of applause to Rama once again. Yeah, so I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sudiksha. Definitely, I am from very beautiful country, Nepal. Currently, I am working in Chita Digital as a campaign manager, and I am working as a career advisor in Extratech as well. Today, I got a very beautiful topic, that is a role of youth for bringing all the skill and expertise back to Nepal that we grabbed from the Australia. Going back to the journey, I came in Australia in 2014, and it's almost like 6.5 years that I'm here in Australia. So today, I just like to share a few things from my side, and it is completely based on my experience. I don't want to judge anyone. It's completely based on my experience. I may be right or wrong, but that's definitely on my experience. So today, I would like to share 5 points that I have highlighted, which we can bring to Nepal, which we can utilize our skill and expertise to Nepal, and I have highlighted and summarized into 5 points. So let's start with first point. So being an IT person, I can see a lot of IT is growing into the market. Into the global market, what I can see is we can bring IT expertise, IT skills as knowledge into the Nepal. At the current situation, what is happening is in Australia, all the Australian companies, they are outsourcing to India, Hong Kong, Japan, and other countries. But how about Nepal? Why they are not outsourcing to Nepal? And even though I try to bring Nepalese company into Australia for the outsourcing, but why they are not taking Nepalese? Why? That is the big concern. And what I think is definitely Nepal also have a lot of expertise, and Nepal also have a lot of talented people into the IT field. But the problem is, what I can see, the problem is Nepalese are, the quality of work that is delivered from Nepal is not that much as compared to Hong Kong and as compared to Japan. Why? Because as compared to those people, they are very hardworking. As compared to Nepalese, is not that into label. So what I can say is we can bring that digital marketing expertise, digital marketing knowledge and IT knowledge. We can train Nepalese people into that way, so that they can also utilize their expertise, and Nepal has one of the renowned name into the global market. From that, definitely unemployment will be settled down. A lot of the Nepalese people will get job, and the Nepal will be recognized into the global market. And definitely from the outsourcing, there will be a revenue of the company. So that's the first thing I think we can bring that expertise into Nepal. And second point is leadership skills, entrepreneurial skills, and youth skills. See, what I can see is right now in the today's world, all the world is led by the entrepreneur, all the world is led by the leaders, and definitely we need a lot of women leaders into the country, and women leaders and entrepreneurs, because the world is led by a lot of entrepreneurs. So what we can do is we can train them, we can teach them the leadership skills. From the leadership skills, training them leadership skills, we can pop up a lot of leaders, because Nepal needs a lot of leaders. So if we train them, if we seek them on leadership skills, then definitely they can lead a lot of people, they can lead a lot of community, by which Nepal will also renown into the other world, into the global market. For that entrepreneurial skills, I think people has to change their mindset. That is not a one day, one night things that people can learn leadership skills. They have to go through a lot of knowledges. They have to go through a lot of YouTube video. They have to go through a lot of books as well, and they have to connect it with a lot of entrepreneurs. So what we can do is we can help them connect it with those entrepreneurs who are here in the Australia. That's how they will have a lot of help in themselves for changing the mindset. So that's my second point. And my third point is education and training. Though Nepal have their own education systems, but I can see what I can see is as compared to Nepal and Australia education system, there is a vast difference. Even though Nepalese are very laborious, Nepalese have a lot of education system, and Nepal, all the Nepalese have done master degree, bachelor degree, but in the reality field, when they come to Australia, they can't utilize that expertise into the real world. So we have to change the education system in Nepal. We can bring our Australian system into Nepal. That's how they can utilize it. And I can say you one simple difference. I came in Australia, I completed my Bachelor's of Electronics Engineering here. And what my mindset was, I have completed in Electronics Engineering, but what I did, I started from housekeeping. The whatever knowledge I have gained from Nepal, that really doesn't work out. But when I see other people from US, when the US people come to Australia, do you think they will do housekeeping? No, they will definitely not do. They will straight away jump into the corporate world. So that's how we have to change the education system. Learning is not only the sake for learning. If you can utilize the learning things in the real world, then that is definitely gonna learning. So what I want to highlight is the important thing is why American people come here and work in customer service straight away. Why Nepalese people have always come and do all the cleaning job and then housekeeping job. Do you think they are not competent? No, they are definitely competent. And from that journey to here, what I can see is I did housekeeping for 1.5 years, and then I straight away jumped into IT field. There was a lot of gap for me because there was a lot of cultural differences. There was a language problems as well. Okay, so what I'm highlighting is Nepalese people can, they don't want to come out from level of comfort zone. They don't want to change themselves. But if they come out from level of comfort zones, then that will be really great. So those are the things they never realize when they are in Nepal. Because from me, I was so dependent with my family because I don't need to pay rent. I don't need to pay anything. So that's why I was so comfortable and I was so dependent with my family that I never come out from my level of comfort zone. But here in Australia, out of 24 hours, I am working 18, 19 hours. But why I was not working when I was in Nepal? Why I was not supporting my family? I don't need to go far away. I don't need to come to Australia to support my family. I can do something in Nepal and I can support my family. I don't need to come abroad. That's what we have to teach our Nepalese people. That is completely mindset. So we have to teach them mindset what they can do better. Because most of the Nepalese, they don't want to come out from the level of comfort zone. So they can do better in Nepal. They don't need to come to Australia, and they don't need to come to Australia to earn money. So that means we have to completely change their mindset. What I can see in youth is youth are so much distracted. Youth people are so much distracted, and they are always confined into the small things. They are, especially teenagers. What I can say to teenagers is, if your partner is not supporting your dreams and goals, it's better to change your partner rather than change your dreams. That's what I am saying to all the teenagers and the people who are distracted. And they are so distracted and they are so confined in their zone, like they are so happy living with their family. But they always think about dreaming into Australia, coming to Australia, but they don't try to do what they can do in Nepal. So that's the mindset things which can be developed through leadership skills, which can be developed through entrepreneurial skills. So these are the things we can teach them, we can guide them. My another point is health sector and employment sector, and then I can say caste and religion sector. There is a lot of racism in Nepal. People normally say there is a lot of racism in Australia, right? No, I never faced racism. Why? Because I was very confident, because I was hardworking. I know what I am doing. I know my why. I know what I am doing, why I am doing. I know that. So in Nepal, there is a racism because people always filter people according to the forecast, that is Brahman Kshetri. And then people always discriminate, that is, this is a female job, that is a male job. Yeah, so those kind of things that needs to be eliminated. How we can eliminate it is that we have to give them education. So we have to guide them. We have to change their mindset. So that's the main important things, that's what I can say. So in the conclusion, I can only say if we change the mindset of the youth people, then everything will be changed. So changing the mindset is very, very important. That's the first steps we have to go. And after changing the mindset, if we guide them properly, then Nepal will definitely be a developed country. And in the future, in the line down track, I can say in 10 years, people will go to Nepal for the employment things. I can guarantee that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sudiksha Gautam. Round of applause for Sudiksha for this awesome performance.
अस्ट्रेलियामा पहिलो पटक स्टुडेन्ट भाइब्स सगौरव प्रस्तुत गर्दछ अब म पनि बोल्छु वक्तृत्व कला प्रतियोगिता। अब बोल्ने पालो तपाईको कार्यक्रम म पनि बोल्छु। सकारात्मक सोच, सकारात्मक वाइब्स। स्टुडेन्ट वाइब्स अस्ट्रेलिया।